All right, guys, I'm going to put the Spotify playlist into the chat. It's completely up to you whether or not you want to listen to it. You can use your own music. I'm not going to be playing it through me. I'm going to be listening through headphones. So it's up to you guys. All right, gonna wait one more minute until, just to see if there's anyone else waiting in the waiting room. And then after that, we'll start. All right, that seems like this is everyone. Hi, my name is Kristen. This is my first class ever teaching, so very excited there. Just want to say welcome to Abs and Core. This is going to be a 45-minute class. It's completely at your own pace. So obviously you guys are very lucky because I forgot my glasses, so I won't be able to see you guys when I'm back there actually teaching. So, and also you guys have your camera off, so that's also great. Do whatever. You don't have to put your cameras on if you don't want to. It's completely up to you. Don't worry about it. So we are going to, let me just make sure there's nobody else waiting in the weight room. Let's see. I guess that's everyone, which is perfectly fine for my first class. We are going to get started. I think that's good. Sorry. All right. So, just to be clear again, 45 minutes might be a little bit shorter now because of having to wait for everyone. No big deal. Still, we'll get a good workout in. That I can promise you. So basically what we're going to do is we are going to have, there's 4 different sections. There is the warm-up, the strength building exercises, so that's all just actually holding like planks and stuff in different positions. Then there's the conditioning section, and then there's the cool down. There will be plenty of time for all of these. Warm up and everything, you should probably stick to me. When we get to the conditioning section, you can go on your own pace, no big deal. So we are going to start whenever you are ready. If I can get a thumbs up or something in the chat. Thank you. All right. Let's do this. So we're gonna start with some arm circles. Keep them small. We're gonna do this for, sorry. Okay. Keep the arm circles nice and small. Forward. Make sure you're really engaging your core in this, so try to suck your belly button into your back. And we're gonna make them bigger. This feels very good on my back. I did not stretch well yesterday. We're gonna make them smaller backwards. And make them bigger. One of the most important parts of working out your abs is making sure you're not going to hurt your lower back. So now we're going to start with some twists. Make sure you're really twisting yourself as the best you can. We're going to transition into something for the hips. This is called opening the gate. So we're going to do this for like 10 seconds, and we're going to close the gate. Five, four, three, two, one. And now we're going to close the gate. So bringing it back this way, like you're stepping over something big. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So now we're going to get our blood rate up, our heart rate, not our blood rate. We're going to start with some jumping jacks. Do this for another 10 seconds. Then we're going to switch into high knees. 3, 2, 1. Make sure you're bringing your knees, sorry, your breath, all the way up to your stomach. You really want to start activating those lower body muscles. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to move it into, into some lunges. But these are going to be forward lunges. If you want to make it harder, put your hands over your head. But if you want to keep your balance, this is more for balance, you're going to keep them down. We're going to do 10 on each side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to switch to that other side. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So now we're going to do something that's going to really activate your quads and also your core, depending on how low you go. So we're going to do 10 squats, and on the last one, we're going to do a 10-second pulse. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Make sure you're really squeezing that stomach because it'll engage your core. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. All right, warm-up is complete. We are going to move into, this is, I forget what it's called, but it's gonna work on your whole core for strengthening purposes, because if you don't actually focus on these exercises, you're not gonna do better with the other exercises we do throughout this. So, the first one we're gonna do is a regular plank. You can do the plank in whatever way you wish. You can do it up, you can do it down. All I ask is if you're down, don't squeeze your fists like this. Bring your butt down. Hands flat on the ground, because it makes it a little bit harder, but it also helps with your form. So we're gonna do that. 30 seconds. We're gonna wait a few more seconds till my timer goes down. Just make sure you're bracing your core as if somebody's punching you in the stomach and you suck in. Okay, and go. Already halfway there. Make sure you're breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. Stretch out your wrists, whatever you want to do. Now we are going to do a side plank. Side planks, you don't really have to, depends. There's multiple ways to do it. So, usually people do it up here or down over. Same thing, hand flat down, not squeezing. Or you could also do like side crunches like that. Whatever you feel comfortable with. We are going to start in 3, 2, 1. If you want to make it harder, you can thread the needle, or you can just stay. Whoop. We're halfway there. Three, 2, 1. We're gonna do the other side. Same thing, whatever you guys feel like is better. I'm gonna do it down on this one. Ready, set, go. We're already halfway there. Making sure you're breathing. 5 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. The next thing we're going to do is the half hollow hold. So this is going to be on your back. Anytime you're doing anything on your back, though, you need to make sure that your belly button is pressed into the floor, as if there's a piece of paper below you and you don't want that paper to blow out. So you're down here. So you lift your head up a little bit like that. Your legs come up. Like that. So we're going to do that in 3, 2, 1. Making sure you're breathing. Of course, if you need to put your feet down, put down and bring them back up. We're already halfway there. You can put your arms up if you feel like that's making it harder. 3, 2, 1. All right. The next one we're going to do is the opposite of that. This is the Superman. So we're down on our stomach, and we're going to be pressing up, squeezing those shoulder blades together, keeping yourself up like that. We're going to start that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feels good to crack your back like this too. Put your hands out like this, whatever you feel is more comfortable. We're halfway there. Really squeeze the glutes. Keep yourself in this position. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch it out. This is a lot of focusing on your lower back strength, which is so important for your core. Next one we're going to do is bird dog. So we're going to do each side like this, holding like that, and like that. So we're going to start that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just hold it like that. If you need to put it down, go ahead, put it right back up. This is really good for your balance, and this is like the best position for your lower back. We're already halfway there. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch out your wrists. If your wrists feel like they're hurting a little bit, I promise you're not actually damaging them. They're getting used to holding your own weight. So when I started working out, primarily doing push-ups and stuff, my wrists hurt really, really bad. They're a lot better now because my body's getting more used to my body weight. We're gonna do the other side in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Silly. Obviously opposite arm, opposite leg. Just a silly goose. Halfway there. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is the last part of this section, and also probably one of my favorites. This is going to be an L-sit. So I'll demonstrate it this way so you guys can see. So hands are here right by your butt. You're pushing your legs up, and you want your legs up. You want to try to sit yourself as far up as you can, almost at a 90-degree angle, like that. So we're going to start that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really squeezing our core. trying to sit up as far as we can without putting our feet down. Halfway there. More than halfway, actually. We have 10 seconds left. Three, two, one. All right. We're getting into the conditioning section now. So the way that the conditioning section works is that there's going to be 2 different sections. We're going to do each section twice, and the exercise in it, 10 reps. So the first section, we are going to do a V sit-up. So a V sit-up is like here, bringing it up. We need 10 of those. Then we're going to do reverse crunch. Once again, make sure your back is pressed into that mat. Then dead bug. So you're here. It's like a crunch. Like that. Then, I'm so sorry, I need to check the list. Then we're going to do side crunches. Side crunch. So like I said before, you could have yourself down here, coming up like this. We're going to do the other side. And then we're going to do flutter kicks. So flutter kicks, down, make sure your back is pressing into that mat, like that. So now we're going to start. All right, so V sit-ups first. Of course, do this at your own pace. We're going to be doing 2 rounds of it. So when you're done, I will come up there and check to see if there's a thumbs up if you're done with this section. All right, let's go. Just a reminder, this is the V sit-up, 10 of these. Next thing is reverse crunch. Let me make sure my head is on the side. Hands usually go, I think the hands under the butt help the most. So your hands are up.
Aquatics to supervisor.
Go ahead.
Can you come here really quickly?
Oof, all sweaty already. All right. Dead bug. Down like this. All of these are on our backs, so we need to make sure we're pressing our backs into the mat. Of course, after that is side crunch. You could be up here or down here, whatever works. Just making sure that you're bringing those knees up to your elbow. Of course, you need to reciprocate with the other side. You might find that one side is stronger than the other, Perfectly normal for people to have imbalances. It's one of the most important parts of working out both sides of your body. And the last one for this round is the flutter kicks, then we'll start all over. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. We're gonna take a quick little water break if you need it between rounds. I know that's what I'm gonna do. We only have 15 minutes left of this class, so let's make this last 15-minute count. All right, these sit-ups again. Whew. Man, am I gonna be sore. Hopefully not too sore though, but that doesn't mean it's working. Reverse crunch. Very hot. Dead bug. Probably should have made this clear a little while ago. You don't have to go straight exercise into exercise. If you need a water break or you need a second to breathe, totally fine. We're all gonna meet up at the end of this round anyway. Side crunch. It's definitely better to do it in person though, because at least I can answer questions. But we will do what we can. It's trying time. Okay. How much time do we have left? All right. Still have 20 minutes left. That's the clock is fast. Whew. Take your time. We're gonna have a nice little water break after this round. It's incredible how fast Do that. Definitely take your time. Leave a little thumbs up when you're ready. Group fitness supervisor?
Go ahead.
I completely forgot to call before I started class. This is Kristen in MPRA for virtual. You're supposed to start at 4. We're almost halfway done. Just letting you know.
No worries at all. Thank you.
Almost forgot to call. Of course, in between, when you're stretching, make sure you're keeping your body active. Drinking some water, stretching out. I don't think the second set of exercises is as tolling on your body. I think it's like a nice little mix. This one that we just did was lower abs and obliques, and I'm pretty sure the other one includes the others. Once again, this is my first class, so I'm very sorry. Just kidding. The other one is also obliques and more upper ab. It's going to be nice. It's not workout. This section of exercises is definitely not going to make you sweat as much. Still very, very good for strengthening that core, which is so important for any other exercise you're going to do at the gym, whether it's running or lifting weights. So important. If you have any questions about what exercise or the proper form for it, don't hesitate to ask. I can always re-demonstrate whatever works. I know I did it a little bit fast. We definitely had more time than I anticipated. Gotta tell them to fix that clock. And whenever you're ready for the next round, give me a thumbs up. Thank you, Eleanor. All set? Okay, so the next set
By the way, you're
is going to
doing
be,
great.
what was that?
You're doing so great. It's so hard to teach online. I teach online when you don't see anyone. I get it. You're
I
doing.
can't hear you, I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're doing. I'm just saying you're doing great. You're doing really well.
I don't
It's
know why
hard
that's
to
happening.
teach
It's so
online.
strange. If you want to type it out, that's fine. Don't worry about it. It's so weird that it's not. Oh, thank you so much. It is very hard, especially for the first time. Crazy. Never done Zoom. Zoom is very confusing, even for a computer science major. Okay, so this one is going to be Russian twists. I'm sure everyone knows what Russian twists are. I will demonstrate, though. Toe taps, bird dog, like we did before. But instead of holding it, I'll show. Why is this thing Russell? There we go. Okay. So of course, Russian twists are first. Keeping your legs up or putting them down, whatever you feel. Next is going to be toe taps. So we're over on our sides, down, making sure our back is pressed into that mat. Because if you don't, your back will be so sore tomorrow. We're just tapping away. 10 taps on each side. Then we're going to do bird dog. Bird dog, just like we did before, coming out, but bringing it back in. Just like that, 10 times on each side. And then, I'm pretty sure, check. Also see what we have time for. Yep. There's 2 other exercises. This one is my least favorite. And also, I think this is the hardest exercise in the entire thing. Personally, because I don't have great balance, but so hip dips, you're down in that plank position and you're going side to side. 10 on each side. And the last one is a standing steam engine. So it's elbow to knee. It's like standing crunches. 10 on each side. All right. Let's get started. All right, Russian twist. It's 30 total Russian twists. So 15 on each side. Just count the 30. Pressing that lower back right into that mat. 10 on each side for this.
Here to Adam. Go ahead. Can I send some of the guys to that room where we just were for their workout?
Finish their announcement. Bird dog. I think
Yeah,
we're
they just
only
can't
gonna
bring any
get through
dumbbells
one
in
round
there.
of
It's
this
only
before we
light
start
dumbbells
cool down, so I
only.
definitely want to make sure you get a good stretch.
I got them 20 pounds. They can't bring any heavy dumbbells just in case they fall and damage the board. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, thank you.
All right.
Yeah, no problem.
So, bird dog. We'll see if we have time. Really bringing that in, so it's like sort of like a crunch, but you're on all fours. Shaking out the wrists in between, because I'm still not used to it. All right, other side. This is where you'll probably see that you have a bit of imbalance because one side is usually hurting too. Oh, I'm not looking forward to hip dips, but we gotta do them in order to get.
Hello, tennis court supervisor.
I hate
Go
this.
ahead.
I am Jackie Russo, teaching the 4:30 Zumba class on the outdoor court, and I'm ready to go.
Thank you. Be quiet.
Thank you.
All right, lower the volume so it won't scare me again. Hip dips. Ah. Down in this position. Do not forget to breathe while doing this. Everything cracks. We're gonna do steam engine. And then when you guys are done with this round, we're gonna move on to the cool down because I misjudged time. Okay. Whenever you guys are done, please make sure to give me a thumbs up. Take a quick little break, and then we'll go right into the cool down. Whew. All right. So this cool down, we're going to start out, and we're going to do a bunch of different sort of yoga poses. We're going to transition from one to the other, making sure this will really stretch out your core and your back. You might feel a little bit sore tomorrow, but won't be due to not stretching out. So Sphinx, your arms are down like this, and you're pressing. So basically you're pressing yourself up as high as you can. You should feel it in your lower back and a little bit in your abs, not as much. This is more for the lower back. We're gonna hold this here for another 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna transition to Cobra. This is where you feel that nice stretch. I feel it in my hips, in my back, all down my abs. Very nice. I'm gonna hold it for another 20 seconds. The further back you push, the more of the stretch you'll get. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are going to go to a nice little child's pose. So comfortable. Putting our heads down. Trying to think about our intentions for the week. Trying to think of how we will manifest those intentions in our everyday life. And breathing deeply. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing that back up. We are going to, I'm going to put myself this way. So basically, we're going to stretch out our quads next. So we're putting one foot back, the other foot forward, so like this. And we're going to lean back as far as we can without this quad coming off of the ground. Wherever you feel that stretch. This is all, for some reason, even though I'm not flexible at all, I don't feel it until I'm down. So we're going to hold this for 20 seconds. And we're going to come right up and grab that other foot. So you're getting a nice hamstring stretch out of this too. However far you can go, whatever you need to do to feel a stretch. My legs will personally be sore from that one squat pulse that we did. And we're going to switch. Bring it all the way down. This is also a good position to really think about how you felt this week. Trying to get in touch with those emotions. If they're positive, negative, why they are that way. And as we come up, we're gonna push those negative emotions away, out of our body, and breathe. realize now that the class should have ended 3 minutes ago. My watch was wrong. That clock was right. So we'll just finish up this quick few stretches. I want to make sure we're really stretched out. We are going to do some butterfly. Oh my goodness, so sweaty. Push down as far as you can. I cannot push down so far because I did not stretch properly. After spin. Hurts very badly. Whew. I'm gonna hold this for another 10 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna stretch out our arms. Switch to the other. Roll out those wrists. Stretching out these triceps. These are so important when you're doing planks. Switching. And release. That is everything. Thank you guys so much for being a part of my first class. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have a great day.